imagine having your dream job where you make six figures plus, you love your job and the work you do, your team's awesome, and everything's just perfect. I can tell you that can become a reality. I currently do that in marketing, and I run my businesses on the side. And in this video, I want to share everything I know about landing a high-paying job that you absolutely love. Step number one is identifying the target job or the role that you want. So for example, I'm in digital marketing, so I knew that I wanted to be some kind of manager or director in a marketing field, whether it's digital marketing as a whole or a specific campaign or channel for a company. So based on your experience, maybe you're a web designer, you're a copywriter, content writer, whatever it is, start thinking about and researching roles based on your skills and experience and your passions, what you can actually go and get. So you can look up different companies, see the roles that they have, and kind of Google around and see what kind of positions are available in companies related to your experience. And then that's kind of the basis of what we're using to go out and find those different roles. Then number two is going to be investing in your skills and your education, because at the end of the day, the value you offer to an employer is really one of the key benefits of hiring you. And if you have good education and skills, that's going to transfer into revenue and growth that you can actually drive for that company. There's a couple different things you can do. Of course, you could go to college or university. That is a good option if you have the capital and the time, but you don't even necessarily have to do that because there's tons of free courses and academies online. For example, HubSpot, Google, Meta, all of these have free and paid certificates you can get. You can put them on your resume. And also if you want to pivot to something new, maybe for example, you want to break into paid advertising or SEO, well, there's free and paid certificates you can get where you finish those courses on Meta or Google. You can add them to your resume and then go get one of those jobs. Other things you can do include watching YouTube videos like you are right now, reading articles and blog posts, listening to podcasts. It doesn't necessarily have to be a tangible thing you put on your resume, but as they say, you want to be sharpening the axe. Just continue learning new skills, getting better, and then you're going to be more confident. You won't have maybe much of an imposter syndrome, which can happen. And again, you just have better performance at work. But if you can do courses online, certificates, and things that are tangible, you can put those on your resume, and that's going to definitely get you more opportunities and interviews. Number three is a really overlooked one, but so powerful, and that's building a personal brand. I can tell you as someone that has a decent sized personal brand that so many jobs, clients, and business opportunities, and even just personal relationships have come through my website, search engine optimization, YouTube, and just having that brand and the content and the traffic coming all to me organically. And again, I've had so many people reach out for job opportunities, recruiters, employers, because I have videos, I have blog posts, I'm all over Google, so people can find me, and clearly I know what I'm doing because I'm doing the marketing for my own brand. And there's a couple things you can do. You can get a free web page up on Card. You can do different things like WordPress, Wix, Squarespace. Get a website up that showcases your portfolio, who you are, and then very importantly, you can start putting out content. Blogging is really good. You can learn some basics of search engine optimization, use AI like ChatGPT to start pumping out blog posts, and you'll get organic traffic and visibility that way. YouTube is amazing as well. I just have my phone on a tripod right now. You can get really nice videos up, hire an editor, do it yourself. You can use Upwork or Fiverr if you want more affordable editors, and start publishing on YouTube and even chopping those up into shorts or put them on Instagram or TikTok. And then naturally, social media. You can be posting your blogs, your videos on there. You can start a podcast for free and put it on SoundCloud, different platforms like that. And then also you can just repurpose your content. So maybe you start off with a blog post, you turn it into a video, you turn it into a podcast. But again, just having that content out there brings so many opportunities and people to you, you wouldn't even believe it. Literally all my businesses, everything I've done has been pretty much 100% organic. And then step number four is going to be strategically networking. I just published a video on this, and it's really interesting because networking, as I say, your network is your net worth, or it's not what you know, it's who you know. And if you attend conferences and events or Chamber of Commerce in person, that can easily get you a really good job if you meet the right people. You can also network online. Go send DMs to people that are interesting or you look up to. You can connect with them on LinkedIn and send them a message. So even though physical networking is amazing and you should do that, we're in a digital world. Online's the way to go. So definitely don't underestimate the power of networking digitally and just in general. This can easily lead to job opportunities. With all that being done, now we need to tailor our resume and our cover letter for different jobs. So you can go to websites like auto.com, LinkedIn, there's tons of different job boards. I'll put a list in the description that you can check out. Now you want to get in the habit of actually tailoring your resume for each job or the kind of position. Now, a kind of mistake a lot of people make is they send out a general resume just to tons of different companies and roles. But the best thing you can do is look at a job you want or kind of a field and then put in certain keywords and ideas from those listings in your resume so it's very applicable. And something some people do is they tailor literally their resume and cover letter for every single job. You can do that if you want to kind of snipe the opportunity, or you can take a more mass approach. Just tailor it with general keywords and findings and your experience, and then apply to that industry in general. That's what I've done with a lot of success, but do it kind of either way that you find based on your own time. And now one of the most important things though with your resume is showing tangible results, and this will change depending exactly what you do. Now, I'm in marketing, so things I can talk about is like driving website traffic, leads, revenue, paid advertising budgets, and results. The more you can show your work has translated into revenue and growth for a company, the more better you're going to look, and they can see as an employer that if they invest into you, they're probably going to get a good return, right? So always try to use the STAR method, which is situation, task, action, and results. So what was the situation or the problem maybe the company had? What was the task you were given, the actions you took, and then the results you generated? A lot of people don't do this. You'd be really surprised, but just switching over your resume to this format will immediately get you more interviews. And now once you've done all this, you're probably gonna start getting some opportunities and interviews. So one thing I like to do is when I go into an interview, I actually have a doc set up of common questions that employers ask. I also have different case studies and examples if they ask me for an example of a paid advertising campaign, of an SEO campaign, maybe how I handled a certain conflict at work or how I manage a team, and then I have my notes already set up. So as soon as they ask me something, I can kind of use that as a reminder of what to say. Don't read it word for word, but just put in some bullet points and use it as an idea and some inspiration. Also, something I like to do is after every single interview, I take notes on where I can improve, or maybe there's a question I wasn't expecting, I was prepared for. Now I can be ready for that in the next rounds of interviews or for another company. But if you do all this, you network, you build your personal brand, really focus on getting good in one industry, you can easily get a 6-figure and beyond job that you absolutely love, that gives you everything you need and more. These are the exact steps I've taken to get 6-figure jobs, and you can too, absolutely. If you would like to learn more about self-development and career, feel free to subscribe here to my YouTube channel. Also comment down below if there's a video or a topic you would like me to cover and make. Other than that, I hope you're having an awesome week. I wish you the best in your career journey, and I'll see you very soon.